What the fuck is up, my britches? If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany, and today I have a very special guest with me. Guys, look who it is. We have
Hello.
Kbellabeauty, aka Kelly, is here with us tonight. And we're gonna chat about products that we can't believe that we did not hit pan on in 2020. Granted, 2020 is not over yet, but
still.
We came prepared, right, Kelly?
Listen. Don't judge me. Nobody judge me. I see some judging eyes out there. You can drink wine out of a mug. It's fine.
We didn't come here to be judged.
We did not come here to be judged.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have you here with me. And I like to basically do my collabs. You guys have heard this before. If you're subscribed, if you're not, get your shit together and subscribe to not only just me, but this beautiful gal I have with me. I like to plan my collabs with basically like what makes sense between both of our channels. Now, I've never done Project Pan before, but Kelly, you have, correct?
I have. I usually do one every year since like 2016 or 2017.
Are you usually successful?
Well, hit and miss, hit and miss. If I had to put a percentage, maybe like 30%. So failing, it's failing. Because I'm a teacher, so I have to throw that in there. 30% is failing.
Fail.
But I try, I go in with a good mindset, and then,
I mean, that's all that you can ask for is, you know what? You gave it the good old college try, A for effort. And it's good. Now, I usually do empties videos. So I was like, you know what? I want to have Kelly on my channel. Let's try to figure out a way. And I was like, you know what? We both, I feel like, have like favorites in our collection, or we have really, really old stuff in our collection. So let's talk about just stuff we can't believe that we didn't use up. I know. Groundbreaking idea. And I actually did, when I was putting together this video today, I was actually going through YouTube to see who's done this. I have seen Kelly Gooch do this video before, so I wanted to make sure. She did it, I think, like a year or two. She's done 2 of these so far, and I'm like, I just love the idea, and I just want to give her a shout out that she has done these videos. So if you like her, or if you like these types of videos, you should definitely check out her channel, because she does constant project pans. But in the case that you like project pans, our girl Kelly over here, this Kelly. She also does. Now, what else do you, before we get into like our products and stuff, what else do you do on your channel? Like, what's your channel about? Give us the tea. Let them know what it is.
It's mostly like, I'm a chatty based video. So you'll see tutorials here and there, but I'm not like a tutorial based channel. I like to just talk. Talking's my thing. It's my strong suit. So, I like to talk about favorites. I've been really into ranking. I don't know who started ranking. I know Kelly Gooch. I've seen a lot of ranking videos on her channel and stuff too. I really like her channel because she's very specific about the makeup that she has in her collection. And so that's what I've tried to do. So I've tried to talk more about the makeup that I have in my collection. So I used to do shop my stashes. They're not my favorite anymore. I like to do more like collection, declutter, top 10s, things like that.
Love it.
Anything that's talking about makeup.
That's where I think like me and you really bonded, because I feel like I do a lot of new makeup releases, but you do a lot of the content that I like to consume. Like I love sitting down and watching people put makeup on. I love the top 10s. I believe it was Kelsey Brianna J that started the ranking type videos. And I love, like, I don't know what it is about them. I love those types of videos. So if you guys like, I guess like the vibe of my channel, Kelly's is a little bit different, but I feel like our interests cross between us, even though I feel like I'm primarily more focused on like the new stuff, whereas you're like, no, let's just use what we have, okay?
Let's talk about the shit we already have.
Exactly.
All right, let's use it. Although I bought a ton of new makeup lately. So, I mean, I do have new stuff to talk about. But let's also talk about the stuff we already have.
Exactly. I love that. Okay. Let's dive right in, because I feel like I'm going to end up talking about more than 10, because I have just kind of products spurred all over my desk, because I'm always prepared, I swear. So I'm going to let you go first and tell us like about the product. We're going to talk about 10, roughly 10-ish. We're just going to chit chat, and we're going to tell basically like why we're surprised that we haven't used it.
Okay. All right.
All
All
right, you're up
right.
first, girlfriend.
Also, this is like, Brit, you're a good multitasker trying to like see what people are saying in the chat and also like talk on camera. I'm like, oh, am I missing anything?
Well, Karen says she loves your nails. And she loves the
Thank
picture you
you,
posted
Karen.
right
Thank you. I
there.
had to get festive.
Hello to all the britches in the live chat. I let everybody come in. Every I can't with you. Thank you
I
so much.
have to throw my merch in there, you know. Let me just. Is it fine if I wear my shirt like this,
It's
guys?
fine.
Like
It's
everybody's
fine.
fine with that. It's fine.
I love
Y'all,
it.
I'm also new to live, so nobody judge this. Okay, I was telling Brit this is like my second live ever, and my first one was also with her. But there
I
were more
know.
people, so I didn't have to be like a
Mhm.
star of the show. And you would think being a teacher, like I can just talk on my feet, and I mean I can, but this is like new territory. So
Yeah, if you guys are
listen.
looking at Kelly like, wait, I've seen her before. She came in my live when we did the 10K celebration, so that's where you guys have seen her as well.
Yes, and I'm back. I'm back.
And I'm back, baby. All right, tell us about your first
Okay,
product.
let me tell you. Oh, okay. See, I'm very professional. This is
Professional.
very professional. Okay, I did choose a skincare product. I was telling Brit I have two categories of makeup to share with you. I have pre-Brielle, she's my daughter, pre-Brielle makeup, which is before April 2019, and post-Brielle makeup, which is when I started getting into makeup again this past summer. This big guy is a pre-Brielle. I've had this honestly for probably like 2 years. And I know that it's a big old jar. It's 16 fluid ounces. This is the Purity face wash by Philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I mean, I wash my face twice a day, and this thing's like a little less than halfway full. And I've been using it for like 2 years. Like, I mean, I think I use a fair amount. I'm not like doing a tiny drop. I'm really washing my face, but this thing is like lasting me forever.
It does.
So
I had that, and it lasted me probably a year and a half. It
my
was,
whole life.
yeah,
My whole
it's
life.
crazy. That's like one cleanser. That's 100% worth the price because it lasts.
Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean it's a nice cleanser. I like it. I've been this is a was a repurchase, but I think there's a smaller size.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you. Thank you. Let me throw that in here again. There is a smaller size that I purchased before. I think this was the next size up, 16 fluid ounces, and that got
Mm-hmm.
me. So if you never want to have to purchase a cleanser again, just get this one in 16 fluid ounces.
Oh my god, I bought that. Let's see. It was around Christmas time, I think 3 years ago. It was buy one, get one free, and I got the big tub of it. And I was just like, I'm over this face wash because it lasted
Yeah.
for so long. I was just over it. I was like, I need to try something new, damn it. But it's so, like, that one is it's like one cleanser that I always will come back to because it works so insanely well.
Same, same. Like I said, this was a repurchase, but I'm like where you were. I'm at the point where I'm kind of tired of it. Like I'm
Mhm.
ready for something new. I need
Yeah,
a break.
yeah, definitely. Rupee's asking,
Does
does
it
it
have
have
a
a shelf
shelf
life?
life? Yeah, probably. And it was probably like a year. And
It's long
I
over
probably shouldn't be using
expired.
it, but um things like this, I typically would say maybe don't use over a year, even though I'm still going strong, but I don't see anything posted. And it doesn't smell bad.
No expiration. You're good.
Yeah, it's fine. You can, I mean, that's fine. You can use it in 20 years. It'll be good. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I love it. And I saw that Susan said, I love Purity. I use it to clean my makeup brushes. I used to do the same thing. That was how I ended up getting rid of all of mine because I just started cleaning my makeup brushes with it. Works
Thank
really
you,
well.
Susan. I'm going to have to do that.
Yeah, girl, you want to get rid of it? Boom.
Thanks for that tip.
I'm sure you got lots of brushes you could clean.
Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Do I? Mm.
Oh, I love it. Well, I had one upstairs and I forgot to grab it before I came down, but it's the Tatcha lip balm, but it's like the tinted lip balm. I got this lip balm in, gosh, it was probably the beginning of this year, and I use it like every single night. It's like it comes in like a little tiny jar. It's like the most basic lip balm. And I can't believe I forgot to bring it down because that's the one I'm like, I can't believe I have not gone through this. I don't use it as much anymore. And I think that this is why I haven't gone through it. Because, like I said, I use it all the time, or I used to use it every single night. But with that one, I got the Jack Black lip balms. And ever since then, like, this is another one. I can't believe I haven't gone through at least one of these. this year but I have so many, so this is why I haven't gone through any. But that's
one in every area of the house.
Yeah, for real. Like 2 in the drawer, 1 at work, 1 in my car. They're everywhere. But I would have definitely gone through these. But I'm like, that Tatcha one, that like snuck right away from me ever since that came into my life. But since it's so old, like I should definitely throw it out by now.
Is it the one with the gold? Isn't there one with like a gold jar on the top? Is it that one? Or a different one?
I think it's that same formula, I believe, but it's the tinted version. So mine's like a pink. So I hated wearing it at night because it would always get on my pillow because it has the tint, but the formula of it is so nice. And it's like one of those lip balms you'll put on. I think that's the name, the Kissu, the Tatcha Kissu. It's such a comfortable, nice formula. But then the Jack Black just like took over my life, but I still am just like, I can't believe that I have not gone through that. And Alicia, I totally agree. It's an addiction. It's so good.
I've never tried them. I've never tried Jack Black anything.
That was the first thing. And this lip balm will change the game. It's so good. It's got like a slight menthol like feeling to
I like
it.
that.
But this is like if you put this on, you will feel it hours later. You don't need to reapply it every so often. You know what I mean? It's because that's one thing that bothers me about lip balms, chapsticks. It's like I feel like I'm always putting it on. That one, it's like I put it on and hours later I'll be like, oh, I don't need to reapply it because it still feels good. So that one
sounds like something I need in my life.
It's like $8 for one of those. They're really good. Oh, Yadi's here. Hey, go hey. Thank you for sharing our handles, Kimberly. You the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Danica's here. Kelly, you gotta show Danica your
Oh, I'm just gonna wear my shirt like this. That's fine, right? I can put like a clip here. It can be an accessory. I'm so thirsty. Hold on, I'm so thirsty.
Our lovely Danica is our merch designer. I freaking love it. Thank you so much for supporting all of my merch. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so fun seeing people wearing it. I'm like, oh my god, Danica killed it. She did so good.
It's amazing. I love it. And this is a super comfortable shirt. Like the material is so comfortable.
I'm like picky about because I got like the all over tee and then I got the tri-blend tees because I'm so picky with like the textures. Do you remember the name of the one that you got?
I have no clue. I have no clue.
So helpful, Kelly. Thank you so much for that.
I'm happy to help. You're welcome. So happy to help.
Kelly, marketing genius.
I am full of information.
You're welcome. Love that for you. All right, what's your next one?
All right, let's stick with Tatcha. Okay.
All right, I love me some Tatcha.
This is another pre-Brielle. Okay, it's like a dinosaur. And it is this is the silk canvas. This is a little one. Okay, this is the mini. Y'all are going to think I don't use this. Look at that.
I can't even see like a dent in that.
Nothing. It looks like I haven't even touched it. It looks like I haven't even swatched it. I've been using this every single freaking day. Every day. Look at it. Look. You don't believe me. You think I'm lying.
No, it doesn't. I could see like a slight. When you hold it that close, I could see like a slight. I actually panned the big size until Tati Beauty ruined mine for life.
This is ridiculous. It's like this little thing. I mean, thank you. I'm glad that it comes with so much, but like, I mean, what do I need to like dig my nail in there or something? Right. I just take my finger and rub it around. I'm thinking now I need to like do like a dip and swipe situation.
Well, you're supposed to need like a rice size piece of it. So you could probably dip your nail in, just be like, boop. Because that one doesn't come with the disc, does it?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
No.
Which I never used it. You could do it.
Just still smells good. See, so it's fine. Yep, I don't know what the shelf life is. 6 months. That's fine. It's fine. My daughter's a year and a half. This was before her.
Say going on almost 2 years, probably.
It still smells okay. Who was it? Someone said in the chat, I don't know who it was because, I'm not good at multitasking. Sorry.
It's all right.
But someone said, hey, you don't have to go. Those are just suggestions.
Exactly.
You go by the smell. Exactly. Okay. And the texture. Feels fine. Smells fine.
As long
I don't
as
care what they say.
I'm good.
Tatcha, you don't run my life. But I'm going to listen. That's going to be in my 2021 project pan. I am doing one, and that's going to be in it because I'm going to use that up.
I think I actually might do one too. A project pan.
Yeah.
Because I feel
we need to use some stuff.
I'm very heavy with eyeshadow palettes. I don't think I'll ever pan an eyeshadow palette, but I could easily focus on complexion products to pan. Even if it's like a month-to-month sort of pan, I think I could totally do it. I'm debating it, but we shall see how. Maybe I'll try it for like January and see how it goes, and if I like
You could do like a rolling project pan. I've never done one of those. Mine have always been like a set amount of products. But I think in 2021 I'm going to do a rolling project pan. So like you choose some products, but then you can take them out and switch them with other things as needed.
Oh, that's
so I'm going to see if that makes me more successful.
That seems to be more flexible, which I'd be all about that life.
Yeah.
So going back to the Tatcha, the silk canvas, because Rupi says, I hate that they came out with a mini after the one was so big. I wasn't surprised at all. Like, that was why I didn't buy the full size of the liquid. But, like, so being that you still have not panned yours, this one, even if you use it every day, would probably be not worth the price. Like, you should just get the mini size. Because I think the value is relatively similar. I feel like that's like the way, especially if it's only a 6-month shelf life. I would, no matter what, always buy a mini size instead of.
Especially if you're like makeup junkies like us and your collection is so large. I feel like it's worth it just to buy the minis in hopes that I will use it or pan it or make a dent in it at least.
Right. That's like, I don't know what it was about. I used to just love getting full sizes of stuff, and now I'm like, let me get it. Can I get a mini in that? Just because I don't ever use it.
Yes. 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 And then you feel like you're wasting money. Like, no, I want my $20 worth.
It doesn't bother me until I do a declutter. And then I'm like, I do not want to add all this shit up that I just threw out. Granted, you get your money's worth probably, but in some cases you really don't. Because it's like you barely touch it. But I think with that silk canvas, you've gotten your money's worth.
For sure. And some. And some on top of that.
Yadi's inspired. I need to do something like that.
Get on it, girl. Get on it.
Yes. My next one is actually my favorite primer of 2019. And I love this so much. This is the Good Molecule Silicone-Free Priming Moisturizer. It was like the Best of Beauty came out. I used it for like a month, maybe 2 after that. And then I feel like as soon as the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas came out, this just got thrown right on the back burner. And I was like, for how much I love this in 2019, at the end of 2019, I thought for sure I would have used this. Granted, I've used a bit, but not nearly as much as I thought I would. So I've used probably half of it, because I think it starts.
Yeah, that's good.
But either way, I'm still like,
yeah,
that is not impressive though for for having this a year and this being my favorite from 2019. I'm surprised I haven't panned that one, but it's still bad. I've actually been using it recently and I've been loving it again because it's a really good moisturizing primer.
Throw it in a project pan. Now you're making me add it to my wish list because I have dry skin like you, so now I want to try it.
I'm more dry.
Do they have a mini?
I'm not super dry. I'm like normal, I would say, but during the winter I get dry. So that's where I like that. And I use that instead of my dewy skin cream during the day. I'll just put that on first. Even if I put like I've been putting this down, and then I've also been using the Rare Beauty primer. Like this I've used more than I've used this year. This is insanely good. We'll talk about it.
You made me buy that. Do
you love it?
I love it. I got it in a mini.
I was just like, the mini is the way to go because the value is the exact same between the mini and the full size. Why wouldn't you just buy the mini? Oh, I'm looking at.
Me too. I'm like, what did I miss? What did I miss?
Yeah, if you don't use it, it was still too much no matter what kind of deal you got on it. 100%. 100%. I feel like this is what happened to me last year. I started the beginning of the year like, oh, I'm going to be really mindful of what I'm spending. And then by the end of this year, I'm just like, let me just buy everything. Money just flying out the window. So I think, because at first, last year, people were all about the no buys. Low buys, buys. So I feel like I'm going to go into 2021 at like a low buy, and then by the end of the year, it's just going to be shot to shit. Because I feel like that's what always happens to me.
I'm one of those people that, like, if there is a sale or if you have a coupon, I feel like I have to use it. My husband yells at me all the time. He's like, just because you have a coupon doesn't mean you have to use it. I'm like, yes, I do.
Right?
If you're going to give me $25 off of 75 and I'm going to buy the stuff anyway, why would I not do it now?
Exactly. Just like now with the Sephora, what is it, 25 off 75 I get for being rouge. I'm like, I'm looking on the website, like, what do I want to buy?
Exactly.
Like, clearly I could use another moisturizer, but it's like, I seriously go onto the website, like, every day to see if there's anything new or what the deal is. I'm like, why don't you just try not buying something, Brittany? But
it doesn't work for me.
That?
That doesn't work for me.
I know. I'm with you. All right, you're up, girl.
All right, let's go with another primer, but this is an eye primer. This is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in original. And here's the thing I hate about the packaging. I don't have a dang clue how much is left in here, other than when I scrape it, I still get a ton of product.
Yep.
Oh, wait, hold on.
There you go.
Amateur. I'm an amateur. There we go. Okay. Like, there's still so much product in here. I'm not like having to work to get at it. I mean, I feel like I squeeze it. I know that I've used some of it. Here we go. It starts to come up when I squeeze it, like right there. Oh, look. Okay, there we go. I'm in frame now. But this is another pre-Brielle. I don't know. I just can't use it. And
girl, you got
it was my only primer.
Shit.
I'm telling you. Like, what do I not use stuff? Do I use like a too small of an amount? Am I like not using enough? I don't know what's happening.
It doesn't, honestly, like, looking at your makeup aesthetic though, it doesn't look like you use a lot of product anyways though. You look like you have very minimal type of makeup.
I'm a minimalist.
Minimalist. So I'm really not surprised that you haven't panned older stuff, just because it doesn't ever look like you use like a ton of stuff anyways.
Well, now I need to just use more, I think. I need to use more.
Oh, start layering it on. I gotta use this up. Then you just start wasting it. It's almost like sometimes I'll catch myself with skincare. If I have like the tiniest amount left, I would just like dump it out. Because I'm like, I'm not gonna use it, just dump it out. I want to be done with it. Because that's how I get. I just like, I'm bored. I want something different. I shouldn't be that way. But it's like, it'll literally be like, I can't even get like half of my face done. So now I try to be more mindful. I'll just be like, okay, let me just put it right here. So I should say that's how I was. I don't do that really anymore. Because now I'm like,
I'm just gonna
honed in on my skincare.
I'm just gonna start swatching stuff just for no reason. I'm just gonna come in my beauty room and just start swatching so that I can start to use some of it. Oh, I think my hand needs some eye primer. Let me put that on there.
There's actually one palette I'm going to talk about that I'm surprised that I haven't hit pan because of how much I've swatched it. Actually, I'll just talk about it now. Right? I'm up, right?
Show us what it is. It's you, girl.
Can anybody guess what palette I'm going to show right now? I want to see if anybody in the chat can guess. While I feel like I already need more wine.
Listen,
I'm just waking up over here. Don't
Saturday. It's Saturday. It's fine. It's Saturday.
It was supposed to be my Friday today, but I got to work overtime tomorrow, so that's never fun.
No. That means you should drink another extra glass because your Sunday got ruined.
Exactly. Okay, nobody's guessing. You guys are no fun. Artist Couture Supreme Nudes. I cannot believe I have not hit pan on that shade Opulence. Like, you can see there's a dent, but how... Oh, Deidre.
Yeah, you can see the dent. You can see the dent.
I can't believe it. That's just from swatching it. Like, I think I've used this... Don't get me wrong. I've used it on my eyes, but not nearly enough to make that sort of a dent. And that's purely because this shadow, I would die if I hit pan as I was swatching it right now. That would be amazing. That would be everything. But it's... I can't not swatch that. It's so good. Such a good palette. I wore this in, not yesterday's video, the video before that. Yesterday was Melt Cosmetics. This one, still an incredible palette.
Now I want to get it. That's on my wish list now because I've heard you talk about it in like 3 or 4 videos. So now it's on my little loves list on Sephora. So I'm just waiting for the right moment. And then it's going to be mine.
That's like a palette I think would be really good for you because minimalist, daytime appropriate, but you could easily take it from day to night. I feel like this lash is like fading down, or maybe it's my eye from the wine already, but it's okay. We're not judging.
No, it looks good. It looks so good. You look great.
Thanks, girl.
Okay, here's my next product. Are you ready?
Do it. Let's go.
This is not a pre-Brielle. So this is more recent. It's just over a year old, but it is the only concealer that I have. The only. So it's the only one I'm using. And it is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer in 115. And look, like normally you get the little ring from scraping the sides. This looks full.
Wow.
Now
I think even mine has that. Hold on.
Sometimes when I pull my wand out, I don't know if my phone will focus for you. When I pull the wand out, sometimes it's not heavily loaded. So I do have to like do a little swirly swirl.
Right.
But like, I mean, I want it to look like I used it. It's the only one I'm using. Like, come on.
That's impressive. I mean, how do you like that concealer though?
Oh, I love it. So I have fine lines underneath my eyes.
Right.
And so like everything sinks in them. So like heavy duty, like Tarte Shape Tape, I could never get down with that because any of the heavier ones like literally sink into my little creases. Right. But this is light enough, but gives enough coverage to cover that little darkness that you get in your, well, that I get anyway, in my inner corner. But I feel like this is the only one that I've found that doesn't like soak into my under eyes real bad. So, I mean, I'll repurchase it if I ever use it, but I might just have this one for the next 50 years. I don't know.
The concealer that never ends will be the Milani concealer for you.
And I mean, I do stripes. Like I give myself 4 little stripes.
Right.
Not like, yeah, Heather for sure. Heather would be ashamed of me if she was here. Is she here, Heather? I'm so sorry.
She'd be like, what? How do you only have one concealer?
She'd be like, what is wrong with you? I'm already on her shit list because I don't like glitter. And now she's going to be like, you're not using your concealer. We can't be friends anymore.
Kelly, unfriended, black, leave me alone.
Yeah. She's going to be like, I don't know.
You can't sit with us.
I don't know that girl.
Oh my God. That's impressive that you only have one concealer. Like I have a freaking basket full. But my concealer that I'm surprised I haven't panned is the Pat McGrath. And I actually have what you were talking about. Like, I can actually see. So maybe you'd qualify that as a pan. But it's like, I feel like I still have so much product in here. And I use, like, this is my most used concealer, hands down. Ever since I don't think I got it initially, like, right when it launched. But it was shortly after. And it looks like there's so little product. This is like an Energizer Bunny concealer. Have you tried this one yet?
No, but so many people have been talking about it that now I want it.
It's so good. When you run out of Milani, if you run out of Milani, like this one, you only need like a dot and that's it. It's impressive. I love this concealer.
So I could take it to the grave with me is what you're saying.
Yes.
I would never use it.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay. Yep, so that's my next one is my Pat McGrath concealer.
Okay, so we may have cheated a little bit and we talked about a couple products, and I think this one is samesies for us, but it is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I've had this thing for like 3 years, and it still looks full.
Yeah, mine is shockingly, I don't understand how. Like,
I have a little
even
side
have
right there.
a backup. I've had a backup of this for probably a year. Why? I have no fucking idea. But I haven't been reaching for this ever since I started using my Hourglass one. That one just...
I have the Hourglass one too! I just got it for my birthday in October.
So good. I love the Hourglass. The Hourglass one is, to me, I like it more than this because it gives me more... Like, when I used to like a matte finish, I like this one. But when I wanted a more, like, luminescent... Like, my makeup style has just totally changed. I bought this when I used to be, like, a ride-or-die Jaclyn Hillster, okay? That's how you know how old this is. And my makeup aesthetic has totally changed. Now I'm much more into, like, the dewy skin and all that sort of stuff. So this, it's too mattifying for what I look for now. So that's why
the Hourglass feels lighter.
Yeah,
it's like a lighter texture.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's like, that one's still a great powder. It's just, I have other preferences now over that one. So that's where I'm like, I am surprised that I haven't panned it because of how old it is, but I'm not surprised because I never reach for it anymore. It's like, today was the first time in probably like 6 months that I've reached for it.
It's just been sitting in the back of your drawer collecting dust.
Yep. But
no, yeah, I've still been using mine. It just, that's it's just not going anywhere.
She's like, I use it every damn day, but it's just going strong with me.
Still using it. It's not going anywhere.
Hi, Kara. Beating the princess here. Oh,
Her
what
and
shade?
I are doing a little collab, Kara and I, for my 12 days of makeup.
We're actually doing one this month too. We're all getting around this month.
Woo woo!
We
get around.
I know. What shade? Do you have translucent? Danica's asking what shade?
Yes.
Translucent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buddy. Let's see.
I think you have more stuff than me, so you can go throw another one in there if you'd like.
Let's see. I'm going to try that. Buy more makeup for real. I'm going to group 2 in 1 because they're the same type of product from the same brand. These Tower 28 face products. I don't understand how the fuck I haven't panned at least this. I have used this more than any cream blush in my, like, I've done a pretty good job, but it's so pigmented. My most used cream blush for sure. But this West Coast bronzer that they came out with, I think this came out this year, right? I think it was June, but I use this like every single day in the summer. Even if I didn't wear makeup, if I was just going like on a boat day or something, I would just apply this on my face. And it just gives the prettiest finish of all time. It's so nice. I love this. How I haven't panned that.
It looks really pretty.
It's beautiful. I love it.
A little bit goes a long way.
Oh, definitely. Like, I would over apply it on several occasions, but these, I don't know. Tower 28 is a brand for me that I'm just like, I love everything that they do. So I have even another product that I'll talk about in a little bit. It's like, I find myself always reaching for their stuff because it just like cooperates really well for my skin, because I think it's because of the ingredients that they use. They're like minimal because they design their stuff to be ideal for sensitive skin. And that is right up my alley. And I just think that they look so nice. They're fucking bomb. That's it.
Do you use a brush or a sponge to apply it?
I usually use something like the BK106.
Okay.
Just like a kabuki type of brush, buffer style. This one I feel like is like the perfect one. I'll even use like the 101 from time to time, but I like this better because it's more precise. But I'll use a sponge on occasion, but I always forget to wet it before I come down here. And I don't want to go back upstairs to wet a sponge.
No, not just for a sponge. No. I've been trying to get into more cream products because having dry skin and like winter coming upon us, like I want to love cream products. Everything in me wants to, and I just don't. But I want to try the Tower 28.
It's so good. I love that.
Also, Karen, I saw your comment that you already filmed. I'm filming tomorrow. We have a collab also.
I was busting Karen's balls. I'm like, Karen, you're on Marco Polo. That doesn't sound like you're filming. Oh, let's see. Shayna's asking, for the Hourglass bronzer, do you use the diffused or luminous bronze? I use luminous bronze light. That's my fave. And I feel like that's a good segue, isn't it, Kelly?
Same. Same. I have the mini. Who's surprised? Anybody surprised that I have the mini? And okay, you were just getting on to me about having only one concealer. I do have more than one bronzer now, but for a long time, this was my only one. And it was the only one I'm using. Look, it's still fluffy.
Yeah, that looks brand new.
There's like a teeny tiny little dip like in the corner that I can't even show you because it just looks like there's nothing there. But just trust me. But I just can't. It's the mini. So what the heck?
Okay, I'm going to show you mine real quick because this is how rough. Like, I don't even need to like mess with the box too much to get it to come out. This is literally 10 years old.
Stop.
Yeah. And it's still, like, I was like, what are these little bumps? Like, that that's what your pan looks like in these. But it's like, I still have so much product in here. I wish I was like, if you go back to like the first videos on my channel, which are cringy as hell, I'm sure, I guarantee I'm using this exact same one.
Well, now I don't feel so bad. Now I don't feel so bad because I've only had this like 2 or 3 years. It's not like the oldest in my collection, but it was the only one for a while.
But that bronzer is worth every penny. Just because of how long it lasts. Even me.
Cat, you knew it was going to be a mini. You knew it. She said, and it's
a mini.
You knew it.
I feel like, because you use Luminous Bronze Light too, right?
I do. Yeah, I'm very fair.
I feel like that is the most, because I used to use that back when I used to freelance. I would use that on the lightest skin tones and not like deep dark, but I would use it on dark complexions, and I feel like it would still give like a slight shadow effect, but like with a little bit of warmth. I feel like fair, which it will pull, I think, a little bit more orangey on fair tones, but from like fair to probably tan, I feel like can get away with Luminous Bronze Light. I feel like that one's really universal amongst a bunch of different skin tones. I feel like that's a good one. Oh, let's see. Danica says, I only got one bronzer too. I'm guilty. I just got my first blush. Danica, we're about to
Wait, your first blush ever?
I'm on a mission to build Danica's makeup collection.
Listen, we're going to be project panning and on low buys, and it's going to be like Operation Danica grows her collection. We're going to live vicariously through Danica. Hey, you need to buy this. She's going to be like, I don't even like it. No, you will. You will.
I know. You will. Well, that's where she was taught, because me and her talk on Marco Polo, and she was mentioning how she was talking about she had like 3 brushes, and I'm like, perfect. I sent her my brush set with Kbellabeauty. I was like, I'm sending you fucking brushes. I just like surprised her and sent them to her, but I'm like, that's like my mission now, is she does my merch and I just sent her makeup, because
it's a great relationship.
Oh, it's so fun. Well, and I don't, like, I was saying this in my like gift worthy palettes video. I'm like, I don't have people in my like everyday life that are like present, like that I could actually see. Karen, Angie, and Heather don't come for me this time. They're like, listen. Oh, Kara's another one too. They're all like, listen, I'm like, I'm in your real life. I'm your friend. You can give me makeup. I'm like, you bitches. Yadi's another one.
You know what we mean. You know.
Yeah. You know. Don't come for me. I know you guys are all in my life, but they're not in my, like.
Not in New York.
I can't.
They're not in New York.
I can't see them in person. You follow me.
22 bronzers. Sky's Beauty has 22 bronzers.
I don't even want to count.
Have you panned any?
I think Sky's she definitely has more than I do. Blushes and highlighters, though, it's a problem.
Oh, can y'all hear my daughter getting yelled at?
Oh, love that. My husband said I need to start a YouTube channel because I have too much makeup and I buy more every week.
There's no such thing as too much. Tell your husband. We said there's no such thing. You can start a channel and talk about it. There's no such thing. My husband would say the same thing. We're not going to ask him.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, you know what? Start a channel and then your makeup purchases are all tax write-offs as long as you do a video on it. It's
Marco Polo is like a mixture of FaceTime and Snapchat put together, I feel like.
Yep, I feel the same.
Because it's like you record videos and like the person can see you if they're on at the same time. Like Brit and I were Marco Poloing before we got on here. And so we were on there at the same time. But you can also send a message if someone's not there. It's a video message. But it doesn't disappear like Snapchat. It just stays on there. So
yeah, I feel like that's a perfect summary of that for sure. I love Marco Polo. It's so fun.
28 bronzers, Yadi? Is that what you're counting 28 of?
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at Yadi on that one.
No, same. Same. How many is she going to add in 2021?
I know, right?
There's going to be more. It's 28 for now.
For now. We shall see. Let's see. What do I have next? I'll talk about, I could say like all of these Beauty Light wands. This one, I actually think when I used it today, I might have emptied it, but it's like I still have product on there, so I'm not going to count it, but I bet you this will be in my year-end empties. But I've had this shit. What, I was watching a video from early this year because I was like going through all of my like past purchases and stuff, and that's what I do to like remember the stuff that I actually bought this year because I don't think ahead and write things down. So I was talking about this in an early video, and I thought I was gonna be out of it in that video, and I've had it ever since. And I use this on the daily. Like this, Kelly, if you want to get into cream products, these are the bomb. These beauty lights.
Yeah, it's on my wish list. It's on my loves list.
This is just me selling you everything right now. I'm like, Kelly, you need to buy this. This one, though.
Do you have the highlighter in those ones too?
Yes.
Do you have the little highlighter ones? You like them just as much?
I love them. Yep. I think the contour wand, I think, is probably my favorite because I feel like this is... It looks crazy when you apply it, but then when you blend it, it looks so beautiful. Like, it just gives the most perfect contour to the face, especially when you see like how stark it is. Like, I'll show you how dark it is, but then when you blend it, it's perfect. It's so nice. That does it no justice. But I think I would say like contour, blush, then highlight, because I think that there's a lot of really beautiful highlighters, especially like liquid highlighters, cream highlighters. This one I feel like is the standout though, is the contour wand. Out of
I need to get that.
It's bomb.com.
I know everybody was
run out of something.
If that ever happens. I know everybody gets on to you about you loving Hourglass. So I think they will appreciate that I have another Hourglass product. Okay, so this came up in my time hop. I don't know if y'all, does everybody know what time hop is? It's like, memories, your memories, past memories. 5 years ago, I posted that I got this for the first time. And you can see, I use this one. Mood exposure is I don't know how to like give you a good, listen, I'm a professional, y'all. Look.
You're killing it. You're doing great, sweetie.
This really helps you guys see it, right? When I just turn it like this. I use the mood exposure the most. Okay, let me try not to blind you. But it's still, I have no pan on anything. I don't have those little bumps. And I've had this forever. And I use it a ton. I mean, it's not like it just sits in my drawer and doesn't get used. I use it a ton. And I love it. I love the Hourglass blushes. Okay, so here's a funny story. So this is Mood Exposure, and it's my favorite. And then I filmed, remember when everybody was doing the $1,000 Sephora fantasy cart?
Yep.
And in that video, I said that I wanted Mood Exposure blush. And then like in a later video, I went into my collection and saw that I already had it. So I just wanted to double up on a product I'm never going to use.
Allie says, I was never allowed to wear makeup during my marriage. I have purchased so much watching this channel. Thank you. I don't know if you should thank me or if I should apologize for that. But it sounds like it's time to celebrate. So I will say you're welcome.
You are welcome. Let's drink to that.
Yes. Drink to that. Cheers. Clink. Oh my God, Karen, I can't find my at night blush right now and I'm freaking out.
Karen.
Karen,
do you love it? Does it look so pretty on your skin? I bet it looks so pretty on Karen.
It looks so good on her. That's like a blush that I'm like, if that came out sooner, I would 100% think I would have panned that because I love that blush. But I'm surprised that I didn't pan this palette this year because the obsession with Orgasm X is so real. I was talking so much about this palette and it looks like I barely touched it. But I use it. This is, I think, my most worn powder blush. Yeah, I would probably say this one is since of 2020. This one or
That's really pretty.
I feel like I've worn this one more. Oh, excuse me. I love this palette. That's my favorite blush.
Yeah, what am I drinking? It is. Look, I'm going to try and show you without spilling. It's almost gone. I did just spill it on my leg. It is.
Drink, you're wasting alcohol.
It's called, it's by this Duo winery, which is in Texas, by where I live. It's a white wine called Soft White. It's a very fancy name, Soft White. And so, fun fact, I live in Houston, but I'm from Michigan. And so the people who own this winery have a winery in Texas, but they're from Michigan. So their original winery is all in Michigan. So I'm just, supporting my fellow Ganders.
2020 was not all that bad. I got my freedom back. Wait. Yay! We love that. Well, congratulations, Allie. Snaps for you. I love that.
What movie is that from? Isn't that from a movie?
I can see it.
Right? Come on, Karen. What's
Karen,
that movie?
Come through, Karen.
It's not Mean Girls, right? They don't snap, do they?
No. Oh my God.
What is it?
Someone's gonna come.
What is it?
Chat.
Come on. Someone knows. My lip color is my lip color is this Givenchy
You're so fancy.
Rouge. It's number 35. I can't say the name because I'm not fancy enough. It's number 35. It's this very brick red, and I love it.
It looks so good on
you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm very weird about my reds because of my hair. Is it Legally Blonde? It might be.
I can't remember.
Snaps. Because they do the whole bend and snap. So that
I would not be surprised if it was Legally Blonde. Yeah, okay. Cat says Legally Blonde. Okay, you guys win. I don't remember that movie enough. I'm like, I know I've seen it, but I couldn't remember where. Well, let's see. Rose says, I have the Mini Bloom Blush from Natasha Denona, which is a dupe for Orgasm X. I love it! I mean, is it a dupe, though, if it's just as expensive? Or no, that one's probably not just... Well, yeah, it probably is the same price point, because now the Orgasm X comes in a mini, too. So it probably, like, is it actually a dupe if it's the same price? Right?
I mean...
They're just similar. That's all.
They're similar. There's lots of Michigan people in the chat. Or having family. I'm from the Detroit side, and then my husband is from the Grand Rapids side, for those asking.
Oh, shit.
Shelby Township. I mean, I don't know if anybody knows where that is, but it's where I'm from. I always tell people, they'll be like, where are you from? Shelby Township. And they go, oh, I don't know that. And then I have to explain Rochester, Utica.
Right.
The name of the winery is Duo Winery. It's technically in League City if you're in the Houston area. I've never been there. My girlfriend lives close to it, so she picked up some wine for me.
Very nice. $19 for Natasha Denona. I think the NARS mini is, I think, 20. Either way, that's not the point of this video.
That's not the point.
They're both beautiful blushes. We'll just call it there. How many more do you have?
1, 2, 3. 3 more?
Okay. I'm good.
Okay, you ready?
I'm still doing good. All right, my next one. Propa Beauty Finesse Lipstick. I hope you could see the tragic state that this is because of how much I wear this damn lipstick. But they're so incredibly soft, so it bends.
They are soft, yes.
They're very soft. But this one, I'm like, with how much I use this for how soft the formula is, I'm surprised I didn't pan this one. This was a brand, they came right out the gate with incredible lipsticks. One of my favorite lipsticks of 2020. I love them. And
I have that shade too. It's really pretty.
It's so good. It's like my perfect brownie. I have that. That's what I have on my lips right now. It's like, I don't know what it is that's so, it's like the perfect amount of like creaminess. You could almost say like it's almost like too creamy, but it's like the shine that it gives your lips, the comfort. Everything about these lipsticks is so good. The only critique I would have is they're very, very soft. So it's like this tube is so messy. But either way, for how inexpensive these are phenomenal. So I thought for sure I was going to go through at least that one this year.
I love the texture when they're sitting on your lips. I love the texture of them.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, my next one is another most used and another mini. So it's actually a little palette. This is the Ofra Feeling Myself Highlighter Trio. They have it now, but it's in white packaging. This one was from a few years ago. And so it's Rodeo Drive, Pillow Talk, and Blissful. on the side. And so I'm really close. Look at,
You're almost
there's
there.
like a little nick in there. Okay. Listen, we have a nick. Okay. There's no pan yet, but there will be. I use this thing every day. It's like my favorite blush of life. It's not a blush.
Highlight.
It's my favorite highlight
There
of life.
you go.
My favorite highlight of life. Y'all have no idea. I do that in real life all the time, except I normally don't catch myself. I use the wrong word and I just keep on going. And my friends will be like, did you say that wrong? I'm like, no. They're like, yeah, you did.
That's where you just go, you're picking up what I'm putting down. Let's just carry on. Let's just not act like it happened. We can move on. It's fine.
See the power of editing. Y'all don't know that I do that all the time, but now you do. Secret's out, so don't tell anybody. I say the wrong word all the time.
All the time.
But I love these highlighters. I love the Ofra formula.
I do too. I find that like what is it? The Samantha March one. I love that formula. It's just that one's too icy. But back when, oh my god. I still have, this could have been one I'm surprised I haven't panned. I still have the Ofra Dupe That highlighters. Do you remember those ones?
I don't even know what that is. No. Do you have it near you?
I have it right here.
Oh.
This is like when you know how old it is. Just like when you pull it up, I'm like, I can tell it's old as hell just by the packaging. But these highlighters are so nice, but I don't feel like they're the same formula. But these, like the Dupe That girls, they have an Instagram account. They just dupe products. Like they put stuff side by side. Like, is it a dupe? You get it, right?
Yeah.
But this was, I feel like, what came out before Ofra like blew up. I feel like this was right along the lines of right before they really, you know.
Like, I love them though. I love their highlighter formula.
Same. It's nice. I wish the Samantha March one worked better for my skin because it is a little bit too light, because I love how it has like the variety of the different colors. I know like Nikki Tutorials I think did one like that as well. Freaking Danica, she's always coming through. Thank you, Danica. You know, Sheba Dog raises and lowers his index finger to get noticed. Danica!
I called it a fox. It's a dog.
Oh my god, I can't with you. Then we got Jessica Dwyer. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my gosh.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you. Round of applause.
You know what you can do instead of sending super chats though? You can go subscribe to Kelly's channel.
Oh, thank you.
That's what you guys can do, but we do appreciate a good super chat. But make sure you guys all go subscribe to Kelly's channel.
Thank you. I'm a mess, but I'm more put together over there because it's not live, so I can edit, you know?
That's what I don't know. I'm so biased towards lives. I love them. I think they're so I think it's fun because it's raw. It's you can't adjust it. It's just it is what it is. I don't know.
I feel like you can really see people's personalities in the lives. Because like you said, like spilling wine on myself or saying the wrong word, like all of those things are things that I would edit out. But it's like you can see someone's full personality in a live and like the communication back and forth. I love it.
Yeah, I feel the same. I think that's what gravitates me towards them. But we can keep moving with our
enough
we'll just start chatting about that for the rest of the video, and we'll forget. Like that's where I'm always like, wait, we got to stay on track of what we're supposed to be talking about.
This is also a TED Talk. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
We're so glad you could all make it.
No, every single live I get talking to people, and that conversation always comes up. How I'm like, oh, I'm totally biased towards lives. I love them. Blah, 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 blah. And I just get like word vomit because it's just that's what I like. I like it too. And then the chat is like, I love lives. And Kara, is it Kara? Kara said she just subscribed to
Thank you. She also said she liked my nails earlier. Thank you.
Beautiful. They are super cute. Please tell me you get those professionally done.
Oh, for sure. 100%. Yeah, I could not do that. Oh, wrong hand.
See, that's where I would have been like, yeah, I did it myself. I have an airbrush machine and everything.
Yeah, I'm super professional. I do it all myself.
You got it like that. Who's up? Me or you?
I think you. I just did the Ofra highlight.
Yes, you did. Okay, next one. Let's do My Tower 28 Chill Gloss.
Holy cow.
I mean, this is impressive for me, considering the amount of lipsticks that I have in boxes over there. I don't even have storage for my lip products at the moment, because I'm like, I can't get with it to organize it, and I haven't bought, like, organizers for it. So it's just literally all thrown in boxes. But this one, it stayed with me, but it's not even, this is supposed to be clear, guys.
Oh,
And it looks like one of the milky formulas, but this is one of my favorite gloss formulas. It's like a gel type finish.
You just created your own color. It's fine.
Boom. Exactly. Custom creations by Brit Clarke. Trademarked. Boom. No, it's one of my favorite formulas. I love that one. So, I mean, that's like all that I have to say about most of the stuff. It's one of my favorites, so I'm surprised I haven't panned it yet.
Listen, I'm gonna I'll follow it up with my lip gloss.
Do it up.
Okay. It's the oldest lip product in my collection.
I love that lip gloss though. It's so good.
Look, it's like I've just used the tiniest little bit. I feel like I need to use some right now. I've had this for like way longer than I should. It smells so good.
It's such a
good. I've had this for way longer than I should, but I love it.
It is. That's White Russian, right?
White Russian. Yep, by Buxom. It has a cooling sensation, but not tingling. It's not like the Too Faced lip injections. Those are like painful. Like those hurt. I like the cooling sensation, like a menthol cooling sensation in these. And this is like, again, it was my only lip gloss for a while. Now, I don't wear lip gloss a ton. I'm like definitely a matte girl. I love liquid lipsticks, but I'll like top this on everything. Like I just put it on a red lip. Like I do that all the time, just on anything. So I love it. This is a repurchase for me.
I haven't touched that lip gloss in a really long time. That's one I need to dig out of my boxes, because that gloss is bomb.
Yeah, it's a good one. I recommend it for sure.
John VA is asking, Kelly, how did you get your channel name? Where did the Bella part come in? I know your middle name is Lynn.
Yes.
John VA's got the scoop on you, girl.
I don't even know how you know my middle name is Lynn. I don't know where that came from. So I started my channel on Monday is my 5-year anniversary on YouTube. Woo! So it's been a while. The K is the K is obviously for Kelly, but then Bella, it just means like beautiful in Italian. And so I was thinking like, that was back like 5 years ago. Brit, how long have you been on YouTube?
Probably, I want to say 4 years, but I wasn't consistent for like 3 of those 4 years.
Okay. Because like back when I started, like everybody had a nickname. Like Casey Holmes was It's Blondie. I think Nicole Guerrero was something else. Like Jaclyn Hill was one of the only people who used her name. Right. And so I felt like I needed some sort of name. So Bella meaning beautiful, and then beauty, obviously, because it's beauty. So my husband helped me. He was just like, hey, well, why don't you do Kbellabeauty? I was like, okay. Yeah, there wasn't much thought behind it. I mean, there's not like a great story.
It's one of those things too. Like some people don't feel comfortable using their real names, so it's
and I didn't want to use my last name because I don't mind people knowing my last name. I mean, my last name is Friend. It's a fun last name, but right. I'm a teacher. I teach 2nd grade, so I didn't want my students to be able to find me. But that's also why I'm very specific about what I put on my YouTube channel, just in the event that a student did find me, it would be okay. Right. But I didn't want them to be able to like search me and find me easily. So
yeah, no, that I've actually heard quite a few teachers do the same. I know like police officers do the same thing, like just so, or like correctional officers. A lot of people do that just so. It's like a sort of like privacy type of thing. I get it. I totally get it. Oh, let's see. I subbed to Kelly when Brit did her 10K celebration. I know. That was really when we first, I think, that was when we first connected, I think. Because I feel like I always would see your name, but I didn't know that you had a channel. And then it's like, after that live, it was like, oh yeah, like this is a person that I could be friends with. It's so weird how a friendship can start, especially in like the YouTube space. It's like, because obviously, like, we have our relationship with our subscribers, but it's like when people are also content creators, it's like they also get the other aspect of YouTube, you know? So it's like another thing that we have to bond and to talk about. Like, I feel like what I talk about the most with other creators is YouTube, like what we're doing, like for thumbnails and titles and and like all like the specifics of what just watchers wouldn't care necessarily about. So it's been very, it's been awesome. I'm so glad that I did that like 10K celebration, because it's like it brought me people like you and even like Kendall, Yachty. They're like the ones that stand out because I talk to you guys often now, and it's just been a really cool experience. I see Betty Jean is here. Hi, Betty Jean.
Hi, Betty Jean. I love her.
She's so beautiful.
Oh, she is. She's so creative. I just want to be creative like her.
Look at this face.
She's so pretty.
Betty Jean, you're gorgeous.
We love you.
I know. She's so pretty. Let's see. Emily says, I've been subscribed to Kelly since she was on Samantha March's Creator Spotlight years ago. I did.
Yeah, that was so long ago.
I think you talked about that on our 10K. The celebration, didn't you?
Yeah, Samantha and I started around the same time. And we met in like, I always feel weird saying met, but we met virtually in like early 2016, and we like did a collab and everything. And, you know, we've just kind of followed each other's journeys ever since. And I was talking about Katie Marie, Lady Katie on Instagram, Katie Marie here. That's where I met her.
She knew you were talking about her.
Oh, we spoke you up, Sam.
I was like, what? People are talking about me?
Right there. Did I get my name? Yeah, Sam connected me with Katie too. She did like an 8 under 8K.
That's
so
the best.
She is. She's so good at like, she always says community over competition, but I feel like she's really, her and Yachty too. Yachty's really good at it too, like connecting people, like building a community. And me, I mean, I'm not a shy person, like I never have been, but I also didn't really try to reach out to people until recently. You know, I saw other people like really building friendships on this platform, and I was like, I really want to do that too. So now I've made more of an effort, but it's really nice to have those connectors that bring people together. Sam and Yachty, they're connectors.
Definitely.
Listen, Sam, you missed me spilling it on my pants, maybe. Have you been here a while?
We're right there with you, Samantha. Okay. We love you, Sam. I feel the same way, because like Cheers. Like I said, I've been on YouTube for a while, but I was never committed to it until I would say last year. Last year was when I was like, okay, I'm going to actually take this seriously. I started reaching out to other creators, and like the amount of collabs I have this month is almost like scary for me, because I've never collabed this much, but it's all channels that I actually watch, and like we all kind of associate with one another. We talk, and it's just been, I don't know, it's been like such a cool year this year. And I feel like as much as people say like 2020 has been horrible, like I think in some ways it's been so incredible at the same time, as far as like for me personally, and like my in the YouTube space, because I feel like this is like my escape from real life. For real. Freaking Samantha, I can't with you. All right, who's up now? I forget who left off. I think you're up, because I did Howard 28 gloss. Did you do one after that?
Yeah, I did a gloss after.
Oh you. Shit, yes. Okay, I'm up. I'm failing. How many? You got one left, right?
I got one left. Yeah.
Okay, I got to bring this up. I have more, but this is the one. You guys come for me so fucking hard every time this comes out, and I swear I will never let this lip pencil die.
I have to like squint to see it.
It's the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip. This is my very first lip liner I've ever purchased, ever. And I cannot let it die, because it's the best. And look.
I'm in shock. I'm in shock.
It's still
creamy.
It still works. Like, this was the best, like, $20 I think I've ever spent. But I swear, every time I pull this out, the chat goes wild. Because they're like, just throw it away. I'm like, do you see that swatch? No fucking
Even when you can't use it anymore, you have to keep it, because you know it was your first one.
This was, okay, so I went to Sephora. I was this bitch. I went to Sephora. I walk in and I'm like, I need somebody to do my makeup. I could not even tell you what, like, my makeup looked so fucking basic. And I walked out spending $300+ because I just bought everything that
Everything.
everything. I'm like, wow, I'm such a sucker, but I had no clue. And then I go home. I'm like, what did I just buy? I didn't understand any concept of how she applied it, anything, because she didn't like explain the whole thing. And mind you, this was probably 10 years ago at this point. So I'm over there like, just, I'm thinking in my mind, oh, this is high-end makeup. It's really good, which she gave me a solid recommendation because it still works. It's still really good. But there's other products that I'm like, why did I buy that? But this will always hold that memory for me. Like, I'll never get rid of this. I'll never get rid of my Naked palette just because they're so sentimental to me now. I could not. And now this reminds me of the live chats. Every single time I bring this out, I just think of the
You can never get rid of it.
Yeah, I just think of the chat flooding with just all the comments, and it just, like, this just cracks me up. And Karen's like, it's so cute. It's expired. Listen.
No, it's not. It's fine.
Cat, the nub. Exactly. Don't come for me and my little aqua lip. Makeup forever. The aqua lip's fucking bomb, and it's still around. So I love the fact that I can repurchase it even if I want one. Boom.
I just, I may get in trouble for this, but I have to call out my best friend, my Texas best friend, because I always talk about this girl Smegs on my channel, and everybody asks who she is. And the girl that says SL and commented, "Hi Kelly," with 3 purple hearts, that's her. That is Smegs. She is in the building.
Called out.
She's getting called out. She is also the one that lives by Duo Winery. So she's the one who gets the wine for me.
This video is sponsored by her.
Thank you. Her real name is Stephanie. So hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie.
I never call her Stephanie. I always call her Smegs. But so she's here. She's getting called out. Okay, listen. Every time I follow you up with a product that you talk about, it looks like I didn't even use it. I have a lip liner also, y'all. Oh, what's that say?
Please look up your purchase from that day. I wish I could still see it, but I bet you I could remember everything.
What do you remember? Tell us what you got.
And tell us your product, and then I'll tell you.
Okay. So this is not my first lip liner of life. This is my second lip liner of life. And Stephanie Smegs got this for me. It's my Pillow Talk. It doesn't look
Pillow Talk.
It doesn't look as loved as Brit's, but it's the Pillow Talk lip liner.
It's probably not nearly as old either. It's okay.
I think it's like Stephanie, when did you get this for me? 3 years ago? 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Yes, but she got it for me for my birthday, I think, or for Christmas a while ago. And it was in my project pan, and so you were asking me how successful I am. This is how successful I am. I still have half of a lip liner left. And I really wanted, Samantha always talks about Iconic Nude, and I was like, no, Kelly, do not buy Iconic Nude until you use up Pillow Talk. You cannot buy Iconic Nude until you use Pillow Talk. And then Stephanie bought me Iconic Nude for my birthday. So now I've been using Iconic Nude and not Pillow Talk. And so now I still am not using it.
I feel like it's so appropriate too for you to finish off on Charlotte Tilbury while we're drinking wine and Samantha's here, because I wish that I had my Charlotte, Pat, who is it? Charlotte, Pat, Natasha, and Samantha. I wish I had my t-shirt right now.
Listen, I bought that mug. Y'all, this just happened today. I bought that mug and I got it in the mail and I opened it. The mug that they sent me said something about booties. Booty shaking something on the back. I was like, this is not Samantha's mug. Her mug did not have anything about booties. And I flipped it over and there's like 2 people's faces. Do I have it in the room here? I don't know where oh yeah, I have it. Hold on. I'm going to go get it. Hold on. I have to show you.
Oh my God. Show us. Oh, I wish. Wait, do we have a party noise? Oh, that was not what I was expecting. Show us.
Listen, are you ready for this? Are y'all ready?
I let off a party noise and it was not what I was expecting it to be.
Listen, this is my Samantha March Girls Night In mug, okay? It's a new design, Sam. It's a new design.
What is that? Look at the booty shooty.
I opened it and I'm like, what the heck? And then there's like people's faces on it. Like, who are you? Who are you?
I was expecting there to be a picture at least of a butt on the front.
No.
Something. Give me something. What is that?
So, I emailed Teespring. I'm like, this is not right. I don't want something with booties on it and like a little arrow. No.
I would keep it just for the story because that's everything.
Listen, I thought I was getting a girls' night in and I'm getting booties.
I mean, when in Rome, why not? My first purchase was the Urban Decay Deluxe Shadow Box. It was a purple velvet with those silver mesh shimmery metal things that make earrings. Oh my God, Jessica Dwyer. Thank you so much for the super chat, Jessica. Wow. I've been having a hard time in life right now, and your videos bring me so much joy.
Oh, yay.
I'll drink to that.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers to Kelly and you guys all going and subscribing to her channel because she's everything. Do you guys see why I love this girl? She's everything. She's so sweet.
Y'all see what a hot mess I am?
Hey, I need like this is the sound effect that I need. I need like a choo-choo train. And so I could say, all aboard the Hot Mess Express, everybody, because that's what you all signed up for.
Choo-choo.
Okay? When you subscribe to this channel and Kelly's channel, you're subscribing for a train wreck. And we love that for us.
Real life. Real life.
Exactly.
With booty mugs and all.
Oh my God, that booty mug is everything. Karen, I'm scared to say that.
Yeah, girl. I don't know what happened.
Karen says, I just Googled booty shooty guys. Just don't do it.
Oh my gosh.
Danica, that was not my design.
No. Danica, did you change the design on there?
I know, guys, if you didn't know, Danica also designed Samantha's new merch as well. She did Nacho Influencer, Girls Night. There's one more other one, right? One more other one? Oh my God, her merch is so fucking cute, you guys. You gotta go check it out. I'm still waiting for mine. It already shipped. I'm so excited.
That's just her super secret merch, the booty one. That's her super secret merch.
Secret. Do you get a membership that we don't know about, Samantha?
Sam, spill the tea. Spill the tea. Spill the tea. Let us know.
We're looking at you with judgy eyes, okay?
Let us know. Let us know.
Sarah Smiles loves me because she said I went and subbed to her channel and followed on Instagram. Yes. I hope y'all are following me on Instagram too. Don't just follow Kelly. Follow me too. I'm just kidding.
Listen, spread the love. Spread it around.
Exactly. Oh, let's see. Oh, Janvier. I didn't mean to startle you, Kelly. I remember that not all.
No. You did not startle me. No, it's okay. I was just like,
Janvier.
Trevor saying that. No. But, no, I do know. Janvier like went and like watched my old videos and stuff. I thought that was so sweet.
I love that. You see where it all started that way. And you're like, wow, look how far they've evolved.
Listen, from back in the day, I was watching my very first video and I was like literally sitting on the floor and my niece was like holding a camera like angled down toward. It's a mess. It's a mess. I'm going to share it on Monday for my 5-year anniversary.
Oh God. I just remember I felt like I was talking so fast and I was screaming. I'm talking so loud because microphone, what's that? And I'm just like, hey guys. I'm like, yo, bitch, you need to calm the fuck down is what you need to do. You're going to scare everybody.
You hear me? Can you hear me?
I could have swore I heard an echo back there. Wow. Oh my God. I can't wait for my Nacho Influencer. Yadi says she Googled it too. I can't. Oh, let's see.
Yikes.
I tried to link Kelly's channel, but it wasn't letting. Oh, well, Kelly's linked in actually my description box, so it's okay. Thank you for trying, though. I feel like I'm gonna.
Thank y'all so much.
Oh, excuse me.
Thank you.
It's always weird being the other Samantha in the chat. You're just another Samantha. You're not the other. The other one sounds. Oh, the other Samantha. You're both Samantha. And it's a girls' night.
I can't unlearn. Yes, I cannot unlearn booty and the shooty. Listen.
Oh my God, you guys crack me up. See, you guys make these chats what they are.
For sure.
We're here for like the topic of the day, but it never stays there. It just kind of goes every which way. I just subscribed to Kelly's channel too. Thank you. I love that.
Thank you.
We should have Brit the Whisper Challenge.
I'd like to see that.
Oh wow, I'm so loud. Like on that bitch too. Like you could walk in someplace and just sit there for a second, and you'll just hear, and there's Brittany. There she is. I'm the loud one.
She's coming.
Girls' night in the booty shooty.
Listen, Danica, can you make that?
Danica,
can you make that?
Get to work. Get to work. Exclusive Britches X Get the March merch by Danica.
We need to get that going.
Danica will draw it up and have it to me by tomorrow. Don't even threaten her with a good time, because she totally would. Oh my god, I can't. Anywho, guys, this has been so fun. Do you have any more products that you didn't use up? I'm gonna mention Dior Air Flash. I have 2 of these. And 3.5 is the newer one. I can't believe I didn't use up 400, but it's on its last leg, but this is like my favorite foundation of life. I'm wearing 3.5 today. I actually need to get a lighter shade because I'm a little darker than technically I am, but that's all the ones that I had, I think. Either way, I'm surprised. I didn't pan. It's either I emptied it and you saw it in previous empties, or it's still going strong. But those are the main ones that I was like, I literally thought for sure I would pan those.
For sure. These were our unsuccessful pans. These are our failing grades.
That was the title right there. Kelly, where were you on that? That was the title. Unsuccessful pan of 2020.
This is us.
I know. Thank you so much.
So glad you could be here to hear about our failures in the makeup industry.
We're about to get VIP brackets and britches. Oh my god. This could be a thing, Samantha. I'm just saying.
Listen, let's make it happen.
Oh my god, I love it. So Kelly, tell us, like, what could we expect from you on your, like, tell us about your channel, tell us what you're doing in December. Are you doing like Vlogmas, anything like that? What's in store for people that are gonna go and subscribe as soon as this video is over?
So far, we have started. It's my very first Vlogmas, but I couldn't commit to every day. I was a little scared. So we're doing 12 days of makeup. So I'm uploading every other day on the odd number days from December 1st to December 23rd. And I'm sticking with the number 12. So far I did 12 of my favorite beauty products. I have 12 of my favorite brushes coming. I did 12 beauty brands I love. Karen and I have a collab. Beauty and the Frizz and I have a collab.
Yes!
Coming up in my 12 days of makeup.
Woo-woo!
And then
I love that.
My plan is to kick off January with a whole month of nothing new. So I know we've all done a ton of shopping with Black Friday and all of the sales, Cyber Monday. So I want to start January off by not purchasing new makeup, by not talking about new makeup, but looking at what we have in our collection. So that is the immediate future for us over at Kbellabeauty.
I think that's awesome, especially for the first of the year, because people are shopping like there's no tomorrow. Like, I can't even tell you how many palettes I bought in the past 2 weeks. It's crazy. I'm like, why? I don't need to buy another palette for the rest of my life. But I mean, it's fun. But still, I think that's such a good way to start off the year, though.
I can't take credit for that idea, though. Mandy Leah, Heather Austin just did a collab with Mandy Leah, and Brit did it, the 10 palette gift tag idea. I saw her do it in August, and I looked back on her channel, and I think she did it in January also. So, I mean, she is the one who did this whole, like, month of nothing new, but I liked it, so I was going to jump on the bandwagon. But she is the original brains behind that idea.
That's awesome. She's, oh my god, stunning, for one.
I love her hair. I love it.
I feel like I subscribed to her, and then I don't know if I got unsubscribed or what, but then I saw her again with their recent collab, and I just did that same video like 2 days ago, because I'm like, that's such a good idea. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, I love it. This January idea is fire. Nothing in January.
Yes.
Oh, let's see. Sarah Smiles loves makeup. I just got my mama home finally so she could pass at home when she wanted to make. Oh, one last video with me. She loves my channel and demands I get back on here and make videos. Sarah, I love your videos. Like Sarah, she films videos, but it's like watching a live stream. She's super chill. She's got the most stellar makeup collection. She's a bougie bitch. Sarah, I really hope you do get back into it.
Do it.
I hope you do. I hope you do. And sending lots of love to you and your family.
Definitely.
Oh. Ruby, I'm totally down for nothing new January and carrying over the January budget in every month until Black Friday. I love how I know Kara C, she just posted her, because she's kicking off a low buy year. And she's giving herself a budget. And she's going to revisit the budget in, I think she said June. I think she said. Yeah, I was like, that's so, I totally understand, like, people wanting to do no buys or low buys. I'm one of them people, but I'm like, I know myself, and if I see something I want, I'm just gonna go fucking buy it. I don't care if I get so I never commit to something, but I love that she's like, she gives herself a reasonable budget. It's like $300, and then for some people, it's obviously gonna be more. Some people, it's gonna be less. But it's like, as long as you're mindful of that, and then if you allow yourself to have, like, flexibility and stuff, and then say if you spend less this month, it could roll into the next month. I'm like, that is so smart. It's realistic, and that's why I loved her so much. My God. Jessica!
Oh.
Buy yourself something nice to review. Oh my God. I mean, I got a lot of new stuff. Coming to this channel. It's crazy. I've got, Jesus, let's see, Give Me Glow, JD Glow, more Devinah, which that was sent to me. I just did the Melt Beetlejuice yesterday. I'm always buying, because I love buying new shit. I love buying new makeup. I'm all about that life. I love it. So I'll never be, I don't think, like a low buy, no buy channel, but I can appreciate that. And it kind of gives me that sense of, hey, maybe you don't need this. Because it's not like we're really investing in anything that's worth, like, it's makeup, it expires. It's not like it's anything of, like, a particular substance. It's not like handbags, for example, like, where you could actually, like, resell it and probably make at least what you paid for it. Whereas makeup, you're probably less likely to do something like that. But it's just, I love it. I love buying new makeup. Oh, let's see. I just blew my January makeup budget on all the candles at Bath and Body Works. See, I
didn't get any.
Oh, you did it? You were running.
I had 6 in my cart, and I spent about 2 hours trying to check out.
It was a train.
I just got tired.
It was a train wreck.
Sitting in line. It was a mess. Yeah. I had 6 in my cart. They were going out of stock. I got frustrated.
Yeah, you're like, it's only candles. It's not worth it. Yeah, I ended up getting 8, but I had like 15 in my cart at one point. I'm like, what the fuck? All of the candles that I want are gone. But I always try to buy more in case I don't like the scents. I could exchange them for the same price.
Oh, that's smart.
On that,
I like your thinking. I like your thinking.
Like, even if I don't like it, at least I can still switch it, and they'll give me the one I want. I'm that person. I'm shameless. What can I say? Let's see. I just don't want to end up. Kara, you crack
living on the streets.
I need to get into indie brands. I live vicariously through all you with Devinah, JD Glow, Kaleidos.
I do too. I need to try more indie in 2021.
I tried a lot more, and it's a great market. It really is. I think they have a really great handle on a lot of good products. Don't get me wrong. I've tried some indie that I'm like, meh. I still love luxury makeup, but I could always appreciate like a high quality indie. It's just, it almost feels sometimes like it's a risk because you don't really know much about indie brands. I feel like brands like Devinah, JD Glow, Kaleidos, Cleona, they have pretty much built a reputation by now. It's when newer ones, because I see a lot of newer ones even coming. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna keep an eye like what you're doing. I feel like Bristles Beauty came out of nowhere. They're like a brush company up in Canada. So I'm like, let's see where all these people are coming from. Oh, let's see. What pisses me off is they say out of stock, but then later candles were in stock but not on sale. Yep. It makes sense because it's probably they want to sell a certain amount at X price. It's business. I get it, but it's annoying. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
I love indie. But other than that, so do you have anything else prepared for your channel?
Well, I'm getting fancy.
Yeah.
I'm getting fancy in 2021, y'all. I am going to have a new intro and outro coming at you. I just wanted to like grow my channel more. It's always been a hobby. It's always going to be a hobby. It's always something that I've just been doing for fun. But after taking some time off when I had my daughter and coming back in the summer, I really wanted to make friendships. I wanted to meet people. I wanted to be a part of the community. And I wanted to just like grow my channel that way and build new connections with people. So I'm really trying to spend more time putting in the work. Like I just got a ring light for the very first time. So now I can film like at different hours of the day instead of just like 12 to 2.
Right.
And, you know, I have the intro and outro coming. I've always kind of posted twice a week. I'm trying to do more like 3 or 4 times a week, be consistent, be on a schedule. So I'm just trying to, you know, step it up a little bit and put a little bit more into it because I get so much enjoyment out of it.
Right.
You know, I was telling someone the other day, YouTube is something that I had before I became a mom. And then, like, when you have a kid, you can kind of lose yourself a little bit. And so, after she was like a little over a year, I told my husband, like, I just kind of want to film again because I wanted to get that part of me back, the part of me that wasn't just a mom. So, that's what I'm doing here.
Oh, that's awesome. Well,
and thank you for having me, Brit. I'm so thankful to have met
thankful you
and
came
be
on
here
my
with
10K.
you. And
oh my God.
me too. That was
so
literally
glad.
a whim. That was literally a whim.
I'm like, who's this bit? Like that? Especially, it's not like we had much rapport with each other. And it's like, that was ballsy, but I'm like, I respect that. I respect that so much. Like when you just have, fuck it, I want to get on. And you were so energetic. And it was just as exciting for me as I'm sure it was for you. Because it's like, look at this girl. Like she's coming up in here. And it's like, you're my people. You're my type of person. And I love that.
I just was like, if I let this opportunity go, like there are so many people on that screen that I love who I've been watching forever. And I was like, if I don't take this opportunity to like introduce myself and say like, hey, I want to be your friend. You know, I'm the awkward person that will say, hi, can I be friends with you? I was like, I literally told my husband, we're sitting on the couch and I'm like, I have to go in the other room and I have to get on this girl's live. Because if I don't do it, I'm never going to. So thank you for being so kind to me and letting me just, you know, wander onto your page.
Oh,
into your life.
Anytime. I am more than welcome. Anytime.
Thank you, Emily.
I wanted to answer this quick. Hey, Brit, merch question. Any chance we can get the Festive as Fuck design on joggers? I was going to put it on joggers, but I didn't feel like it looked right. And I found that you couldn't really read it with how I felt like small it would be, so I don't think I'm going to put that on joggers. But I have that design on so many other things. So I basically like put everything on what I think looks aesthetically the best. So that's where I just did that. But I saw that come in because I just had to redo my links and stuff, so I wanted to make that clear too. The new link in the description box for merch it should be good to go. It should be good to go. Oh, look at
get your merch. Thank you, Smash.
I love that.
She has
so
been
much.
Like my #1 fan. Let me get the merch up here.
Yes, I love it. Thank you. Thank you again so much for not only being so kind, so supportive, all the things. I could not ask for better people. Like, what do I do in life to deserve people like you? I just, you're so sweet. You're so supportive. I love that. I'm so grateful that you came on that 10K celebration because we had that was one of the most.
It was so fun.
I've ever done, and I'm so grateful to have such a wonderful community because it's not just about me or other creators that I bring on here, even to you guys in the chats. Like, thank you guys always.
It's amazing.
For being so welcoming to me bringing other creators on my platform because I know you guys don't subscribe to me on my channel for other people. Like, I love the fact that everybody's always so welcoming. Everybody's going and subscribing. You guys truly make this place what it is. I'm just like the
Amen.
I'm just like the the star of the show,
face.
if you will. But it wouldn't be what it is without you guys. So again, thank you so much, Kelly, for being here with me
Thank
today.
you for having
so much
me.
Fun. She'll be back, guys.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry. She'll be back.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Maybe I'll start doing lives on my channel, but then I'm going to be like, Brit, hey, remember that time I came on yours? You have to help me come on my channel.
I'm like, girl, I got you. We got this. But guys, listen. Right now, leave this video and go subscribe to Kelly's channel. Do me a solid. Go to her newest video. Y'all. Leave her a hashtag Britches in her comments. Flood her with all the love. Let her know where you came from. And let's just keep upbringing other creators. Because as Samantha says, community over competition. I think of Samantha every time.
Every time.
It's so true. It's so
every
true.
time.
So guys, go do that for us. Thank you guys so much for being here. We hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you. I love y'all. Thank you, Brit.
You're so cute. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a primer, foundation, and concealer declutter. Kelly, when you going up again?
I'll be up on Monday. I'll be up on Monday at 7 a.m. That's my 5-year anniversary. Oh, we're talking about makeup brushes, but I'm gonna have a little. I'm gonna link my first video so y'all can go see what a hot mess I was 5 years ago.
I love that. I love it. All right, so guys, go subscribe, and we will see you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. She'll see you guys Monday.
Monday.
Bye.